How then do you pick a life partner? What qualities do you seek in a partner? What qualities should a relationship have? If it does, lean in and pay attention, since it is a clue that it may seem cliché to you. What aspects should you take into account while choosing a spouse for life? Give each one your whole attention, and be patient while you go through the process of selecting a lifelong mate. The beginning of the relationship of your dreams is near. After that, you must accept and love them for who they are. Knowing that every aspect of you has value can help you to practice self-love. Enjoy your strengths and be aware of areas for development. But here's the thing. Nobody else will be able to see your magnificence in both your good and negative qualities if you can't. It kind of functions as a quality relationship repellent. People will be self-conscious and unwilling to participate in that baggage. The way you treat yourself serves as a sign for how you should be treated by others. Be honest about your dating habits without passing judgment. It's time to take stock of your past now that you've grown to appreciate yourself a little bit more. It won't ever be perfect, we're just human. You'll start to see a pattern when you reflect on your earlier committed relationships. You might have seen that you chose individuals that you knew you couldn't trust in order to give yourself a convenient escape if they acted dishonestly. You're going to eliminate those who aren't a good fit for you and attract those who are. Some individuals might find it offensive, but if it does, let them go. You can put on the shoes you were meant to walk in all along once you've worked to love yourself a little more and acknowledge your past mistakes. You'll radiate confidence and attract admiring individuals who will value every aspect of who you are. However, this place will be more beautiful than anything you've ever seen as you've wandered from person to person. Make sure the person you are interested in has a good sense of humor when you are searching for a suitable mate. This is what you should look for when selecting a spouse without a doubt. At the end of the day, all you want is someone to unwind with, and if that person has a propensity to remain pessimistic, you won't particularly enjoy it. Why did your partnerships fail? How much of those partnerships' failure may be attributed to your behavior or that of your partner? These classes are essential if you want to advance. Once you've gained some experience, try making adjustments. Give the aspects of the relationship that are most important to you more consideration. As you did in the past, try not to disregard them now. Recognize your mistakes and make the necessary changes to your behavior to attract better individuals into your surroundings. Contrary to popular belief, opposites do attract when picking a spouse. It's because the qualities you could be looking for in a relationship are already there in the person who attracts you to them. Therefore, be careful to choose someone who is different from you when making the appropriate choice for yourself. There should be a certain amount of surprise and intrigue at the end of the day. Make sure you both share the fundamentals. Even while you might want your ideal mate to be a little different from you, you still need to make sure that you both have similar morals. Sharing values strengthens the basis of your partnership. Simple things like coming to an agreement on the number of children you want or sticking to your budget help to establish an environment where your partnership may flourish. For example, your views on parenting, marriage, spirituality, and other ideas should somewhat align with those of your potential partner in order to prevent long-term disagreement. Don't settle for less. There may be moments when you feel helpless about how to find a life mate for yourself. You would want to make adjustments, make concessions, and accept less than what you had originally desired. It's because you won't feel fulfilled by settling for less, either in the short or long term. To determine if you are truly engaging in the pattern of settling for less, look out for these indicators. Love will take a backseat as you both move forward with one another and are exposed to one another for who you truly are on the inside. Therefore, always select a nice person over someone who is merely able to communicate their love more effectively. Can you effectively interact with your prospective partner? One of the crucial components of the partnership is communication. It needs to be improved if you both find it difficult to communicate or listen to each other, or you can think about making a different decision. The continuation of the partnership depends on effective communication. Get over your fears, get out there, and be open to meeting people if you want to pick the right guy or girl. But how can courtship and dating aid in making a lifelong commitment? This will broaden your perspective and enable you to pinpoint the qualities that a potential spouse must possess. This implies that in addition to teaching yourself to not take rejection so personally, you also learn a lot about yourself. Just because you're looking for a life mate doesn't mean you have to decide right away when you meet someone suitable. So, before going any farther in the relationship, take your time to get to know the other person. By meditating or taking up an old activity, you can carve out time for yourself. Spending more time with your potential companion will help you better understand them. Therefore, do not shy away from meeting them while you make your marriage selection. Meet up at various times and locations, such as brunches, dinner dates, adventure parks, and movie parks. Do not judge yourself because you are still looking for a companion despite seeing everyone around you getting married. It is not very beautiful, is it? The more negative you are, the more it will come across in your talks. Living with someone who disrespects you, your personality, or minimizes your aspirations in life is challenging. Make sure to pick a life partner who will respect all facets of your life when making this decision. One of the essential qualities to look for in a life relationship is mutual respect. A relationship will undoubtedly fail if it is not rooted on a culture of openness and trust. Think about a life partner who is interested in you. The ability of a potential life partner to work with your family should be one of your selection criteria. Your family will always be one of your most important sources of support. You may be choosing a life mate who is not appropriate for you if they cannot handle your family members. Think of someone who has your traits if you are a high achiever and an aggressive dreamer. A laid-back partner could generate issues in your relationship. You two must almost have the same perspectives and lines of reasoning. As you get ready for a relationship, perspective is a benefit of having a network of genuine pals. Strong relationships provide as a foundation for what true love should be. A relationship consists of two individuals with different personalities. You might occasionally get into unpleasant arguments where the level of hostility is high. You might make disparaging remarks about one another. A lot can be learned about future reactions by how your potential life partner responds to rage. When you get married, things may spiral out of control if your future spouse struggles to control their rage. The capacity for man to forget and forgive, gifting a woman a bunch of flowers. Your partner's capacity for forgiveness and forgetting is closely tied to their capacity for anger management. Be careful to choose a spouse who does not frequently bring up old arguments. A relationship involves both parties. The partnership must be mutually committed for it to succeed. In conclusion, if you're wondering how to pick the ideal life partner for marriage, you must consider both your heart and your head. They are out there, but unless you start loving yourself and displaying that to the people around you, they won't find their way to you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.